Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking for options for movement. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Defend just about within shooting range. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
At least a return pass. Tries to dink it through. Now it's Villa. Mohun Bagan still without a single shot on target. That's an imaginative pass. He's being urged to shoot. Shot, surely! And that was very necessary. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, what about a counter-attack? Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played back into the centre. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Villa. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself.
Mohun Bagan certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Royce. Creole carries the ball down the right. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, no joy this time.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pings in across. Nuno Mendes. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Khan.
India are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Tries to pass it through. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Villa. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Royce. Davids. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Royce. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Number 17.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
De Bruyne. Number 21. Ferran Torres. Number 6. Adams.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. And that's another throw. Out of play for a throw. And it's Kimmich. Defending was strong and firm.
India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain something.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Mohun Bagan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that has been cleared.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Creole crosses it in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. Van Basten clears without hesitation. And it's Edmilson! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davids, Bellingham, and he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. Morientes. And it's been played through. Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Aguero. Bellingham.
Bagan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Look at the space here!
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
There will be one
It's an imaginative pass. Van Basten makes the interception. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Mohun Bagan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Mohun Bagan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lobbed in behind, it's rising! No, not the best of headers. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. And the ball's gone astray. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Not the most accurate pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread neatly.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Diogo Costa claims it, safe hands. Now that's well seen too. Nicely spread. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just 5 minutes left. Morientes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's having a go! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And that is the last of the action. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Yamal. Saka venturing down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Saka's delivery. And straight back out. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Porro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Davids. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. A heavy challenge. And it's Bellingham. Pau Kubasi goes sliding in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedro Porro. Dembele finding himself in space. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Diaz. Quality ball. Now this could be a chance. Hit Nunez! And no mistake. Barcelona are back in business. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on to replace
Barcelona
him is
kick off the second
number
half.
15, De Bruyne. Substitution.
Bellingham. Well-timed, excellent interception. Probing pass, and he's running through. Goes down, but nothing given. And that is well cleared.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mohun Bagan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Davids showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a good-looking delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Mohun Bagan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vinicius Junior, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's going wide left. Vinicius Junior getting forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross goes for the header! And he's quick to get rid. Oh, shooting chance!
Mohun Bagan clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Vinicius
There is some activity
Junior.
down on the touchline.
Number
It seems
5,
there's going to be a change.
Puyol. Coming on the field, number
And
17,
beyond the defence.
Danielson. Number
Bellingham.
6, Adams.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Crunching tackle. It's run loose here. Romero running with intent. 2 minutes to be added on. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries one from range. He's delivered all right. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. That's a throw. And here's Puel. Puel delivers. Keeper has taken decisive action. Shevchenko. And it's Hakimi. Just eases him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. This time, surely! Fantastic! My word, this guy is special! A finish right from the top drawer. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this.
Vinicius Junior! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Distributed tidily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. Hakimi gets into a good position. Cleared without hesitation. Palmer. He's having a shot! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer shapes to shoot! Has to go back here. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta. Costa Curta getting forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior's cross. And the keeper beats it all. And a chance!
1 minute added time.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Davids is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. That's going to go a long way. And for the first half, that is that. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Mohun Bagan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun. And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And it's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Mohun Bagan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now that looks a decent ball. Balagun. Hakimi finding himself in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Field, number 9.
Mohun Bagan have their second corner
Coming
now.
on the field is number 17.
Yamal with the short one.
Nielsen. Substitution in
This looks
progress.
promising. And the shot! Milan are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mohun Bagan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, that's nice. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Bellingham. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 15, De Bruyne. Number 21, Ferran Torres. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive...
Could be danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
7 minutes is number 7.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan give themselves... Can he finish?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is doing no harm at all. Mohun Bagan clearly now in lead preservation mode. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he's...
And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Van Basten. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Van Dijk. Pacho. Still goalless. And that has been slung wide. And Fermin. And it's Shevchenko. Van Basten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mohun Bagan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Perez with the short one. Now the ball in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Shevchenko. Costa Curta. And it's Puyol. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, some astute defending there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Shevchenko. Van Basten defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mohun Bagan have their second corner now. They've played it short. It's a sweeping cross. Vinicius Junior! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Mohun Bagan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good... Vinicius Junior! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Mohun Bagan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Messi. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Mohun Bagan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Mohun Bagan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a great ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top drawer. And this is getting better and better. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
He leaps for it. Oh, he's hit the bar! And yes, it's there! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 60 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got it.
Shevchenko!
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Triol. Now it's Perez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass is just off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk. Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta. And it's Davids. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
13.
They're
Eduardo
avoiding the blatantly
Camavinga.
obvious by not getting the
Coming on
ball
field,
into the opposition box.
number
That's where it has to
18,
be.
Trossard.
Aimed forwards.
Number 16. Substitutions taking place. There will be
Now it's
3
Perez.
minutes added time.
Nice interception, well timed.
Guardiola.
And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders. That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne, and this is Ronaldo. Oh, lovely feed, he's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's David Villa! Has another go! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for...
Oh no, this does not look good! McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That ball looks a good one. Picked out, and the shot! They've scored! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a searching pass, and he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Aguero. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Villa. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Distributed tidily. David Villa. And he plays one through. And he's there to get it away. That's the throw. And here's Vinicius Junior, an instinctive delivery. Dida claims it, safe hands.
Well, Gundogan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, sweet feet. There's the delivery. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Kheloge is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. And he's had it nicked away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Mohun Bagan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Mohun Bagan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Chouameni. Drives it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's Aguero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ferran Torres. Coming on to replace
That could spell
him is
trouble.
Number 10, Yamal. Substitution in progress.
Mohun Bagan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Driving forward. Aguero. Chouameni. David Villa!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And this is... And he shoots! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Taking place.
Oh, what has happened here? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Oh, what's he done? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. Deep into injury time.
Goal!
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And it didn't take... And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He leaps for it! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Goes for goal! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vinicius Junior!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper...
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pires really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mohun Bagan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pires with the short one. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has been cut short. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mohun Bagan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Jupe. And that's a dangerous ball. Mohun Bagan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. That's an imaginative pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Triol spots it and intercepts.
Time.
Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Mohun Bagan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Mohun Bagan with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.